Give a couple minutes and share my story with you and share with you why I am so passionate about Plexus and kind of what it's done for my family. I've done this before, but it's really good to refresh this because the reason why I do this changes often. So obviously, in the beginning, um, I needed a change. I definitely needed something to help me with my energy. I had horrific migraines. I weighed more than I ever had in my life because, I had three kids, but I was also grieving over the loss of my father, and I ended up gaining 25 to 30 pounds after he had passed away. So I'm just feeling miserable. I'm homeschooling my three kids. I'm trying really hard to be a good mom. I'm constantly feeling guilty because I have zero energy to play with them. They want to go for walks. I don't want to. I get these migraines, so I would put a pillow on my head, put the TV on for them, call my husband sometimes to come home, and it was awful. And that's just what I figured was my lot in life because I had been to doctors. I've had, for my migraines, I've tried to do different medications, chiropractors, all kinds of things. Nothing ever helped my headaches and migraines, and they were just getting worse and worse, and I figured, that's just what it was. Excedrin migraine helped a tiny bit, but nothing else would unless it totally knocked me out. So that's just how I was. And I was just thinking, okay, I'm 33. I guess I'm getting older. This is my life, and, nothing I can do about it. I did try to stop eating sugar. I did try to juice. I was trying to look into more natural ways of, eating because we had horrible eating habits at the time, constantly going through McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts and eating candy. And I felt guilty about that. I knew that's not what I should be doing for my kids. But anyway, so that's kind of where I was. And then all of a sudden, I see my friend Amber posting on Facebook constantly. And I was never upset with her. I was always happy for her because I knew that she was feeling good. I knew she was doing well. And I'm her friend. I was proud of her. Never got frustrated. I kept liking her posts. And so she finally messaged me and told me, hey, I see you're liking my posts, are you interested or whatever? And I was like, yeah, no way. I'm never going to spend money to lose weight, but I'm really happy for you. And plus, even if I had the money to spend, which I didn't, even if I wanted to, I didn't have the money. I also told her I'd lost 9 pounds and I was doing good because I was trying to get rid of my sugar and all that. Well, that was right before Halloween hit, and I don't even celebrate Halloween yet. Somehow, that ruined my diet. So between Halloween and Christmas, I had gained another 15 pounds. So I lost 9, gained 15. So anyway, that was awful. But finally, I'm still watching her. She's sharing these stories. She's sharing text messages from mutual friends who are doing it, and they're all feeling good. And now I'm like, man, I really want to try this. So I start researching. I researched all the bad stuff, and by research, I mean I went to Google and I said bad reviews about Plexus. How can Plexus hurt you? And those kinds of things. And so I did do that. And I watched her for about 5 months. I mentioned to my husband here and there, and he was like, no way. We don't even have the money for that. So in the bad reviews, of course you're going to find certain things, but anybody could tell if somebody's just bitter, if something's valid, but there was way more positive than negative. And even the negative ones were just something that I didn't really feel as valid. So, whatever. So then what happened was she posted about her financials. Like she said something about, oh, my Plexus paycheck paid for my car payment and my car payment and maybe my house payment or something like that. And I was like, what? Is she actually making money? No way. You can't really make money in these kinds of things. Maybe $10, $50 here and there, but I did not think that direct sales or multiple actually made real money. I mean, maybe you can get $100 a month. I don't know. I just never really thought this was like valid. I just didn't think so. But what she didn't know is we were struggling financially. I mean, my husband works really hard, but he was always, we downsized. We were a 2-income family, and we went down to 1 so that so that I could stay home and homeschool my kids. So we took some sacrifices. We moved into a 600 square foot, 2-bedroom mobile home. And we really, things were really, really tight. I did not have the extra money for anything. So it was good, and I didn't feel guilty about being home with my kids. I was happy to be home with them. But I did always have this little, man, I was contributing financially for so many years. I was a teacher for 8 years, and now I'm home with my kids, and it's all on him. I just always kind of looked for something on the side. I tutored a little bit. I was doing homeschool evaluations. I was always looking for something. But I didn't, direct sales and multi-level marketing was never the thing I was looking for. I was like, well, can I be a medical biller? Can I do this? I don't know. I was just always kind of keeping my eye out. So now I see my friend, who is my friend, so I trust her. We were roommates in college, and she's making money, and she said she made enough to do her car payment. So I called her, and I was like, okay, are you really making money? What do you make? And she told me. I don't know if I'm allowed to say how much she said, but I'm telling you, when she gave me that number, it might have well have been $1,000,000, because even $200 or $300, it was way more than that, but even $200 or $300 extra a month would have been huge for us. So I told my husband, okay, here's what she made. I really want to do these products. If I could just make enough money to cover my products, then please just let me just try this. If I don't make the money to cover my products, I won't take them. But we just got our tax return. He budgeted $200 for me to get new shoes that I desperately needed, new clothes that I desperately needed, and I didn't. I had nothing that fit me, but I was like, please, I've been without it for so long. I don't care about that. Let me use this money we budgeted, and let me just try this. Just let me do it. And if I don't make the money, we won't do it. But at least can try. I said the worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work for me. I don't make any money, and I'm out just this little bit of money, but at least I tried, and I won't always wonder, and at least I can try the product, because I really wanted to do the product. And so he, was a little skeptical, but he said fine. But I was like, the best that can happen is, what if I actually do? What if I make an extra $400 or $500 a month? I mean, that can be huge. I just want to do this. So he let me, and that is how I started. And oh wow, has it changed? Oh my goodness, it's changed everything for us. I mean, for real, I make way more money than I ever made in my life, way more than I did as a teacher. I've matched his income, so I've doubled. I'm actually just about to pass his income. So, and it's only been 1 year. As a teacher, I spent years in college, years teaching, and I would have been a teacher for 30, 40 years and not really got a big raise. Whereas with this, I've been here 1 year, and I've already gotten 5 or 6 promotions or raises, and my income literally goes up every month. So is it just about the money? Of course not. But what it has done is it provided freedom for our family. Now I could do things for my kids. Now I can stay home with them and have all the time and be home, but still help with our family. Now we're able to get a bigger home where they can have a yard and a bedroom. My daughter's still in our bedroom. Like, it has changed so much for us. But even if none of that, even if it didn't change anything financially, I no longer have migraines. I cannot tell you the freedom that has provided. I have energy to run and play with my children. I am happier. I'm the mom, and I'm the person that I want to be now. And not only that, I get to help other people do that. I'm serious. It's like, if I were too afraid to share this, I would need a big eraser, and I would have to erase the hundreds of people who their lives have been changed, and not even counting the ones who share with those other people. It's just like this ripple effect, and people who have fibromyalgia are no longer suffering. People who had migraines, people are losing weight. I lost 17 pounds so far. It's just, even the fact that I know, like, that feeling as a mom, getting to give your children these vitamins, these probiotics. I mean, we've changed the way we eat. We eat so healthy now. Like, I have learned so much health-wise. I can walk by a plate of cookies and I'm fine. Like, before I used to, like, search the cabinets, and I don't crave sugar anymore. I'm not a prisoner to that anymore. It's phenomenal, and I cannot tell you, this has far exceeded my expectations, and it's only going to keep growing. That's the thing. The potential is just, and it's not even like the potential like it could happen. It will happen. I will be a diamond ambassador with Plexus. There's not a doubt in my mind. And you know what? If it takes me 10 years, it's still worth it. If somebody said, and I just read this quote, and I cannot tell you how true it is. If you understood If you understood residual income, you would walk through walls to get to it. It's just the thing is we're so skeptical. We're so trained that this has to be the certain way. I don't want the status quo. I don't want to be rich. I'm not looking to be rich. I'm looking to build orphanages. I'm looking to do ministry the way that we want to do ministry without depleting the church's income. I'm looking to buy my husband from his full-time job. And guess what? That's going to happen probably within this year. I'm looking to give my kids a yard. I want a farm. I want to grow our own vegetables and have our own cattle. I just want the freedom to help people. And this God has provided this through Plexus. And you know what? He could take it away. And I understand that. But for right now, this is what he's given to me, and I'm going to be faithful. And that is why I am so passionate. I am passionate because of the products, and I am passionate because of the freedom it has provided our family. And the freedom it's provided so many people. I have something that can help people. When someone tells me they're hurting, I don't have to just be like, oh, I'm praying for you. I will. And I do pray for them. But I could say, I'm praying for you, but you know what? Here's what's helped me. I don't know if it'll help you, but if it does, that can be huge for them, and it has been for so many. So anyway, I didn't mean to go this long, but I just wanted to share my story and my why and the reason I'm so passionate, and I'm just going to keep learning, I'm just going to keep growing, and I'm just going to keep sharing until God closes that door. So anyway, bye.